Anyway. You can't read comics because you're broken.
I can't read, there's just something about it. I can't concentrate. I can't retain any of the stuff. I generally also find them boring.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just really like it. I really like it in general, but for manga versus anime specifically, I like it because it's a pure form of the artist's original idea. Because the majority of manga is written and drawn by one person. And then on top of that, there's no like bullshit filler stuff. Especially because I just don't think they can it takes so long to draw. I think that they just don't have time to make filler.
Well, the filler comes the filler stuff comes from we're making episodes of the show too fast.
Yeah,
we're
too
catching
fast,
up on
exactly,
we're catching up on the anime. I mean, we're catching up on the manga, so we have to make up our own shit, our own non-canon garbage.
Yeah. But there's things that are like straight up filler episodes. But then there's just stuff like, you know how Dragon Ball Z has its whole reputation for like a fight takes 15 episodes and 10 of them are just them powering up.
Yeah. There's an episode of
I'm gonna look at what's next.
Like
in the
Planet
Player's Guide.
Namek is supposed to blow up in like a half an hour, and between that and the actual
there's like
blow
30
up,
episodes.
There's like 30 episodes. Yeah. But yeah, Bleach is known for having just 60 episodes in a row of non-canon filler episodes.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Yeah. So I skipped all of that. Which the first time I tried to watch Bleach.
Could I say this though? Oh, right here, I'm seeing the Player's Guide. After fighting Ogremon in the cave, there's Angemon in the Ice Sanctuary, which we were there already. I think we have to go back. And then after that is Mount Infinity, the last part of the game.
Oh, cool.
We're right here at the end, apparently, according to this Player's Guide.
Yeah, but who can trust?
Remember when I said there's 5 episodes left? What if we're fucking right there?
What if we're right there?
What if we're fucking there?
What would we do after this?
Be done.
What game would we replace this with?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just more of the other stuff we're doing.
So like Sonic Boom.
Yeah, Sonic Boom. Fucking
Sonic Boom or Sonic 06?
Sonic 06.
Are you going to cut out the stuff from the marathon and put that up as an episode?
Sonic 06 stuff?
Yeah. I performed very well.
I would do that if and when we make a concerted effort to go back and finish Sonic 06.
That's what I meant, basically.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at it a little bit today.
Maybe something all new. Maybe something like me, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
I put that on our wish list.
I saw that and cracked up when I saw it.
I put it there. You cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Did you see the thing DVAC said?
No.
On the wish list was
Kyle sucks.
Mario Tennis was on our wish list for the Mario Let's Play, and that's like $20-something. But there was also Mario Party 3, which is like $50 to $60. What? And DVAC was like, "Oh, I think my brother has a copy of those games. I'm just gonna ask if he's gonna send those, if he can send those to you." And he can, so they're just gonna send it to us.
Awesome.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Thanks, DVAC.
Thanks, DVAC.
Thanks for nothing, Jordan.
If in fact, I can't remember specifically if she said that he would definitely send them, or if he was gonna maybe do it.
She would steal them from him without him knowing. If there's two things that I know about...
sorry, go ahead.
If there's two things I know, it's that one, DVAC is a thief. Two, her brother does not look at his Nintendo 64 games.
I don't think you know either of those things. I
know both of those
things up.
No.
How about I actually go into my fucking settings here and switch these attacks around?
Yeah. Let's try Muscle Milk.
All right. I think Static Elect we definitely don't need.
No. Replace that with Muscle Milk.
Put in Buster Dive, Megaton Punch, Sonic Jab, Muscle Charge. Should we take out Dynamite Kick? We should take out Dynamite Kick, put in Muscle Charge, right?
We love Dynamite Kick. Dynamite Kick is the one that we decided was the best.
No, I thought Megaton Punch was
Megaton Punch is shitty because it takes too long to load
There's
up.
a wind up, but Dynamite Kick is 193 power. Megaton Punch...
Oh, no. I guess Megaton Punch is fine. Yeah,
Buster Dive is like the really big one, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see how this does us.
Yeah, we'll try this, and if it's not working, we'll change it up again. Yep. So Divac is a thief. Don't let her near your stuff. She'll take it.
That sounds accurate. So speaking of manga, so we on the Yoshi's Island Let's Play, we had a big discussion about Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which, thanks, by the way, you bought and streamed without me. We didn't get to make Chris the Saiyan like we said we would.
We can still make Chris the Saiyan. I only streamed it once for like an hour, like 2 hours.
And of course, it turned out that you could make things other than a Saiyan, and also you could make females. And
I did say that you could make things other than a Saiyan.
Oh, okay, but you said.
Or I didn't say that you couldn't.
You said that they had to be male, and then
that was the thing.
We found out that was untrue, and then had to put the video out anyway. And a million people all commented like, you can actually make a girl. Oh God, where the fuck is he getting this shit? He's so wrong.
Where I was getting it was from when they said that over the summer, and that was the last that I heard about Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Someone said apparently a previous game had that, and you could only be a male Saiyan, and maybe that's where that came from.
The Xenoverse is based off of a failed game that never came out. And that was true of that game, and I think at some point they said that it was also true of this game, and then changed it or something.
Maybe. I fucking love that you can be like a boo. So I didn't watch your stream, but I scrubbed through it like really quickly.
Yeah.
The day after it came out on mute. But I did see the character selection. I love that you can be a boo person and also like a lady boo, and she has like weird hair tentacles.
Yeah.
It seems so strange.
All the boos are adorable. Every boo is adorable.
You can be a female Saiyan that looks like Fidel, and that's pretty much all I need. So.
Yeah.
You got that on Steam, right?
I got it on Steam.
Oh, thank God. It means I can share it. Apparently my Steam sharing with you broke, because like the day after Xenoverse came out, I logged on to try to play it with your Steam share and it wasn't working.
It maybe was because I was playing it?
No, like it just didn't show up as a game that you had.
Oh, that's weird.
I think I have to redo the sharing.
Yeah, I haven't played it in like a week, but in the week that it came out, I put 40 hours into it.
Wow.
It's really good.
Why did you pick a human? That seems so boring.
Well, I was doing character creation with Austin, and he was a Saiyan, and I was like, well, I can't also be a Saiyan, I have to be another thing.
Oh.
But
you didn't want to be a boo lady?
No, I wanted to have Dragon Ball Z hair.
I mean, boo hair is pretty fucking Dragon Ball Z, right?
No, but I wanted to have like Dragon Ball. I wanted to have like hair that is in Dragon Ball Z.
All right, fine.
You know what I mean?
What are the other ones you can be? I thought it was lame. You could be a fucking boo. Majin Buu is one single character. It's not even a race. But you can be a female boo.
No, it's totally a race.
Not like what?
Yeah, Majin is a race of people.
Like in the game, you're saying?
No, in the Dragon Ball universe.
All I'm saying is that it's a single character that you don't see any other boo, Majins, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yet there's an entire race of Nameks, but you can only be a male Namek in Xenoverse. It seems kind of shitty.
It is kind of shitty.
Even though I guess, technically there weren't any female Nameks, but who cares? Like
right.
You're letting me be a lady boo. Let me be a lady Piccolo.
The lady boo was invented for some other Dragon Ball Z game, where Boo was lonely or something. It was like, I want a wife, so he made a wife out of his own.
Oh, he needed a boo.
He needed a boo.
He needed a boo.
He needed a boo. And so he made a wife out of his own jelly.
Of course he did.
Yeah. And so yeah, you can be a boo, you can be a boo. Maybe a Majin, a Saiyan, a human,
what is
a
this?
Namekian, or a Frieza race.
Yeah, a Freezoid.
A Frieza race.
No, I thought it was Freezoid.
No, they're just called Frieza race or Frieza clan. They don't have. It's one of those. It's like a Yoda species. They refuse to name it because they suck. I fucking hate that. I hate it so much.
He's a race. So anyways, that got me thinking about Dragon Ball again, and it ended up with me starting to read the Dragon Ball manga.
That's the only manga that I've ever read. I read a ton of it. Ton of it.
Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball.
Okay. Well, I think I have the first 5 volumes of the Dragon Ball Z manga, and I think it's because you gave it to me. So
I think that I only read the Dragon Ball. I definitely read like all of the Dragon Ball one. I might have also dipped into the Dragon Ball Z.
I'm pretty sure they like read left to right, and like they don't fit like the same form factor that like manga all does now, because it was kind of like before manga took off in America.
Oh, the Dragon Ball one's definitely read right to left. I remember like
they put it out later as right to left.
Okay. I remember being a kid and reading it right to left and having that be like
really
a fucking
weird.
Yeah, like
Okay.
what is that? What am I? What
Even
other
doing?
thing is this even?
Yeah. It came to my attention actually just last night that the version of the Dragon Ball manga, at least like early, I think the early volumes were really the only ones that needed to be censored, but there's like a bunch of censorship stuff. There's like a few panels where like Bulma is topless or something, and they add like soap suds over her boobs, and like they mildly censor some of the dialogue. Like there's like this was my experience reading the first volume of Dragon Ball, was like, oh, this is just all jokes about women's underwear. Like this is just nothing but panty jokes. Like, wow, Akira Toriyama, like, I can see exactly where your head was at in 1985. But luckily that cleared up pretty much after the first volume. So I kind of, like, I didn't really enjoy it for a while, but then it picked up, so that was cool.
That's good.
Like, I know there's some panel where Bulma lifts up her, like, to get the Dragon Ball from Goku, Bulma lifts up her skirt and was like, oh, I bet you just want to feel. And he's like, why would I want to touch your dirty butt? And they changed it. They changed it to like, you can have a peek, and he says, "Why would I want to look at your dirty butt?" You know, and they changed it from touching to feeling.
That's just as like, I feel like that's...
And there's a part like, this is so crazy. Like it was just literally nothing but this for like the first couple chapters. Was like Oolong sees Bulma and asks what
Oolong is the pig man.
Is the pig man who can shapeshift, so he shapeshifts into like an attractive man, and like Bulma's instantly in love with him, and like asks her bra size, and she says 34C, and then he goes like, in the original was like, he essentially says like, oh, those are big enough to motorboat, basically, like, and there's like a panel of him doing that.
Okay.
And they changed it to, oh, I'd like to see those. You know, like because the thing is, it's like, essentially the content ends up being mostly the same. It seems like a weird thing to mildly censor.
Have I told you? I must have mentioned my favorite.
Ooh, greatly boosts discipline.
Ooh, that sounds useful. Have I told you about
Bang, look at that shit right there.
Oh, wait, more discipline means he dies faster.
That's not fucking true.
I don't know.
That's just some goddamn
You're right,
bullshit.
that sounds like bullshit. It sounds like total bullshit.
I'm pretty sure it is as much bullshit as it sounds, so don't even worry about it.
Okay. But the stuff that we know about this game
Oh
is as
shit,
bullshit
I
as it
was
sounds.
going to the Ice Sanctuary. I'm an idiot. Where's the Ice Sanctuary? I don't even know.
This is off the topic real quick of manga and anime. My favorite censorship thing of all time is the TV edit of The Big Lebowski.
To enter Ice Sanctuary, you must have a vaccine-type Digimon. I don't think he is vaccine.
He's not. He's a demon type.
Oh, no, that's vaccine.
Okay.
Demon
type.
Fuck you.
Do you remember the part in The Big Lebowski where they're tracking down the kid who stole the car? And it's that.
Oh, Mario RPG has been shipped.
Cool. Do you know what I'm talking about? That kid Larry.
What?
I'm talking about the TV edit of The Big Lebowski.
This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. And what did it get edited
changes,
to? It's so good.
Walter is wailing on the car. This is what you get, Larry, with a golf cart. This is what you get, Larry. This is what you get when you fuck a stranger in the ass. And it's changing the TV edit to this is what you get when you find a stranger in the Alps. And I love it. It is my favorite thing.
No sense.
Yeah. This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
Oh man.
Oh, it's so good.
Like I'm pretty sure at that point, like people that write TV dub edits of movies are just trolling people. Like, they're just doing it intentionally.
I think it's like, I mean, I don't know what the motivation is. I don't think that they're trying to trick people. I don't think they're trying to trick anyone into thinking that that's... I think it's just...
I'm looking up a map of this. Oh, here we go. Friesland map. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. I'm getting a headache, though. Don't want that headache. All right.
Where are we going and what are we doing there?
Going to the Ice Sanctuary, going through to, I don't know, kick some guy's ass or something.
That sounds right.
Anjumon, gotta take him down a peg.
Oh wait, can we beat Anjumon? We might not be able to beat Anjumon.
Can we not beat Anjumon? Why would we not be able to?
Didn't we get our butts crushed last time?
I don't think we had a Manzimon last time.
I'm sure that we did.
No, we had an Anjumon with us last time, and he got his butt crushed, I think is what happened. So, I mean, somebody crushed somebody's butt.
Yeah, there was a crushed
certainly.
butt, definitely.
So in my search for Dragon Ball manga, I found out there is a bootleg app on the iOS App Store for $3, and it just has like a bootleg copy of every single Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z manga for $3. But the first 2 volumes were like scans of the official English manga, and then the rest of it is like the worst garbage I've ever seen. So I just ended up getting like the official Viz manga app and paying for the real thing. So I've been reading all that digital manga. I'm reading Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh! And just recently there was
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
How's that?
Don't even get me started on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga.
Okay, I won't.
The original version is so goddamn weird.
Yeah, I saw one thing, and I assumed that maybe it was even a joke.
Nope, not a joke.
What was that? There was something about, like, money?
It was, that was from the shadow game featured in the first chapter of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. So, like, everyone knows that the anime, or at least the most popular anime version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all about the card game, Duel Monsters.
Right. What is Yu-Gi-Oh! If it is not a card game?
It is about...
Is it just a show? Is it the only other thing that I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Could be about is just super cuts of Joey's ridiculous accent.
Well, unfortunately, the accent doesn't come across in the manga. But it's a mild-mannered boy who has a mystical artifact around him that is inhabited by the spirit of a maniacal Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah.
That in times of great
it is. You know how
great import, the pharaoh will come forth and take over Yugi's body and actions, and will engage in shadow games with people who are mean to other people, and it'll always be like these like crazy weird like made up things that are basically rigged against the other person that end with them like going insane or being lit on fire or something. And the first one was like this weird, like it ended up being a great panel for
so
like
he's
if
maniacal,
you didn't know
but he's
about
maniacal
it.
against jerks.
Against jerks, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. So the first
he's
like chapter was
he's like the Dexter of card games.
Yeah, it was yeah, exactly. Like there was this guy who was like shaking down people for money basically, and so the game was this weird street game where you take like a wad of bills and put it over your hand, and then you have to take a knife and stab it, and you get to keep the money that you stab, but obviously you don't want to stab your hand. And then like you have to use the same stack, and you go back and forth with like one other person, and you keep stabbing until I guess someone stabs themselves or something.
Okay.
And that happened. But it's great because like in the anime version, like the pharaoh version of Yugi is just kind of like stoic and like cool looking, like he's got a serious look about him.
Yeah.
But like in the first chapter of the manga, he just looks like the most crazed psychopath. Like he has these huge like evil bug eyes and like a crazy smile.
It's like another like it's every anime in that it is a kid who has some sort of horrible power inside him that he borrows to win fights when people bully him.
Is that every manga?
It's okay. Dragon Ball.
Wait, what?
Giant ape.
That only happens like twice ever.
Yeah, but it's the crux of the story is that he turns into a giant ape and he kills his grandfather. And then he's also got this power of like this evil race of aliens inside him, and he thinks he's a human. Dragon Ball.
I guess
I'm counting it.
so.
Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto.
I mean, there's definitely like and I think a lot of this is actually just the influence of Dragon Ball, but there's there is definitely
or whatever Dragon Ball is based on. I don't.
Well, nah, like the things that make Dragon Ball are unique to it and not really taken from Journey to the West, from what I understand. Like, I think like he started it as an adaptation of Journey to the West and like abandoned it within like the first or second volume of the manga.
It was like long enough to give him a rod and a cloud.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And he's like, I can't get too far into Journey to the West because later on this is going to be a space opera. About pirates.
Let's see. Enter the sanctuary. Diamond-shaped transporters. Find a secret passage to the main hall. And that's tough at the beginning.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, there's definitely like a streak of
Bleach
characters that like unlock greater levels of power.
Specifically,
as time goes on.
an evil power.
Yeah, well, I think maybe that's...
Naruto has an evil fox.
I feel like...
This guy's got an evil pharaoh. Bleach has an evil hollow. Yu Yu Hakusho's an evil demon. What am I missing?
Well, I feel like this is like the influence of Dragon Ball, and they like twist it. Like Dragon Ball, like Goku's just like the nicest, most like kind-hearted person, and then it's like, how do we twist that? It's like, oh, the fox inside Naruto is like the evil demon fox, and it's like he's tapping into evil powers.
Yu Yu Hakusho is Yusuke's. He's got a fucking demon in him. He's got demon blood.
I didn't know about that.
That's like the 4th season. They reveal that he's a fucking demon blood guy.
Demon blood guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets long hair and weird tattoos, and he's a demon now. It looks fucking ridiculous.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go to sleep, man.
Go to sleep.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are we done with Digimon? It's been kind of a while.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good
We take a break and move on to Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Oh, you know what's gonna be great?
Oh, yeah?
We're probably gonna turn on Silent Hill and like continue this discussion of anime, but like that's gonna end up coming first because it's like the 4th episode of Digimon we did today.
Do you want to wrap up the anime conference? Is there anything else you have to say about anime?
I could talk about anime for days at this point. It's all I've been doing. I mean, except manga, not anime.
Do you want me to real quick go into why Bleach is not fun?
No, tell me in Silent Hill. Who cares?
It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to talk about it.
We'll just recap. We'll just say, hey, we're talking about anime.
No, we're not going to do that. I'm not talking about Bleach and Silent Hill. I'll talk about it.
Why? Why can't we talk about Bleach and Silent Hill?
I still have like 60 episodes.
Fuck those people.
I'll still have like 60 episodes of that show to watch before I finish it. And by that point, we'll have recorded another episode of Digimon and it'll be fine.
Bleach is like irresponsibly long.
Bleach is so long, but here's the thing. I'm like 300-something episodes in. I skipped half of the episodes because they're filler. So it's only half as long as it really is.
Like, I realized with Naruto is the same, though apparently that just ended.
Naruto's way longer than Bleach.
I didn't know about that.
Naruto is more than double
not.
Bleach.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Bleach.
Well, I don't know about the anime. I'm thinking about manga.
I'm talking about the anime.
Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z. It was all in the manga. It was just the whole thing was just Dragon Ball. They didn't separate it.
Right.
That ended up being 42 volumes.
Yeah.
I'm up to like volume 38 in Naruto, so I've almost read the entire Dragon Ball run worth of Naruto, and I'm like barely halfway through Naruto.
You're not even into Shippuden yet?
No, I am.
Oh, okay.
But like the Shippuden is like 3/4 of Naruto.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's also worse. Except there's a lot of really
way.
good Gaara shit in Shippuden. That guy's the best.
Same thing with the Naruto manga. They don't call it Shippuden. It's just the whole thing's just Naruto.
Okay. Gaara's the best, though.
I guess. I don't know. He's so angsty.
He gets so he like totally switches to not angsty and instead is like the raddest guy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Like he has a legitimate and heartfelt, believable character change.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, like I actually have a bunch of Naruto manga that I haven't even read yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just go it's literally like right over there. I could just go read it. But I feel like intimidated because at this point I don't really remember any of it. So it's like, how much am I gonna have to remember?
You watch a recap. Oh, I know what you could do. You could fucking play I'm
not gonna play a Naruto
3D
game.
Burst.
Not gonna play a Naruto game.
It's fun and it's easy and it's a really good recap. Just play up until the part where you are.
Yeah.
You don't even have to play the whole thing. Because it starts like a little ways into Shippuden, and then it stops like a quarter before the end.
My main problem with the Shippuden shift is that I think the whole thing about Sasuke being like a villain is total bullshit, and it felt completely contrived. Like it just totally reeked of like the author feeling like he wrote himself into a corner and then just making Sasuke a villain for no reason.
No, I totally.
And it's like the worst.
I felt that way. I felt that way at first, and then maybe I felt a little bit less that way just because they did a lot of interesting stuff with his brother.
Okay.
A lot of the stuff that they do with Sasuke's brother is really cool. Also, I still want to say that it's still worse than regular Naruto, in that I can't tell anymore if that show's any good or if I just like it because I've liked it for a long time.
Okay.
But I don't regularly watch it or anything. When I bought the game on a whim, I bought in 2014 the 2013 game, and then watched a bunch of the show.
We can't keep talking.
Whatever. What are they gonna do? They're gonna get mad that we gave them extra show?
I don't.
Sorry, guys. There's free show after your free show.
Why don't I just keep playing?
I don't know. Because you paused it. I thought that we were gonna.
I thought we were gonna be done.
I thought we were gonna be done too. You know what? I'm done. Do you want to try to beat?
Right now, I'm reading Claymore.
What's that?
It was a thing I really hadn't even heard of before, but the thing is that
he loves it in here. Look at that.
Yeah, apparently. The digital manga, they're like $7 per volume.
Digimon, digital manga.
But they but they were having a sale where you could get the first 10 volumes of Claymore for $20. I was like, that's $2 per volume. That's such a good deal. This is probably good. I guess it's good. I'll just buy it.
That's not that good a deal.
It's a pretty good deal. That's 70% off.
I guess. I guess I'm thinking of like comics that are $3 an issue, but manga volumes are way longer.
They really are.
What are you doing?
I don't know how to get to the rest of the place.
Oh yeah, it was a weird maze. I had to look up the directions. Remember?
I don't even is it this thing? What?
Nah, there's like a secret path. Remember?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I have to look up like a map, which I think that we should do next time.
I'll get it.
No, I think it's not in this. I think it's in the last place. I think it's in the other place.
You think this is just a training ground.
Yeah.
That's what you're
This is 100% just a training ground. Yeah, there's like a hole in the wall that is invisible. Like to the like in there somewhere.
That's some fucking bullshit, though, right?
Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't know what's any of this about.
Keith, you don't know what Digimon World's about?
Not yet. Like I feel like I'm close.
All right,
I think it's that way. I think it's that way. Maybe this is like totally wrong and I'm just an idiot.
You could be an idiot. I mean, you're definitely an idiot. But are you wrong? Is the question here. All right, I'm done.
You're done? You're just finished?
You want to fight this guy?
No, I'm done.
All right.
All right. That's it, assholes.
Yeah, that's it, assholes.
Oh yeah, so I was...
Don't keep talking. You just...
So I remember like really liking the first arc of Bleach when I tried to watch it, and then I just couldn't get into the filler stuff. It was just terrible. And it was just immediately like a way worse show, like within one episode. And I was not at a point in my life where I could just skip an episode of a thing and feel okay. I was just like, I can't just skip 60 episodes. What if there's one important line? And then like now I just don't give a fuck. Like I'm either not gonna watch like I'm at a point where like I stopped watching The Office halfway through the last season. Like I'm like I don't give a fuck. I'll just stop watching anything whenever. I'll skip any episode. I don't care. Yeah, it's just not. It's something changed. It's not very good.